kind of weird. Like I've always been stoked on skateboarding. It's always kind of been like my main passion, but it didn't really like start accelerating like until I moved to North Carolina.
Start skateboarding, all of a sudden, everything that you think you knew before kind of just goes out the window, I guess. And it's just like, yeah, this is totally changing my outlook on everything else.
Once I started skating with like some friends around the neighborhood, I ended up realizing that it was very like on my own, and I could take it at my pace and just skate with my friends. And that was it. There was no pressure to be better for anyone else. It was just do what I want to do.
Once you skateboard, every other day brings you farther away from your house than you were before.
Skateboarding for me, like a stress reliever. It's like therapy. It's like, I don't know, a lot of things like packed into one.
The culture is so big, you have to like somewhat dissect it into different little subcultures within itself. So there's like people who film a lot, people who don't like build a lot, people who are very, very casual and are just somebody who likes to roll around.
There's different sides to it. There's people that want to skateboard and train like an athlete to be in the Olympics, like competition side. There's people that do it strictly for art form and stuff, and people that just want to have fun.
When we were doing the loop, me and Aaron kept saying, I thought it was really funny, the first loop is the hardest. So when you do something, the first time you're gonna do it, you're gonna blow it.
You want to do that, and it just becomes like a goal where you're willing to fall 1,000 times to just do it one time.
Like where you fall like so many times, like almost like, I don't want to call it a failure if you're falling, because it's not failing. Like you're trying, like you're making progress still.
That feeling, the natural high you get from it or whatever, that could carry you through the rest of the week. I don't know, maybe even more. It's just that feeling of trying hard and failing at something 100 times, and then doing it once will make it all worth all the pain and all the effort you put into it.
It sucks that you're falling and you hurt yourself, but you get used to that, and then it's just piecing together a puzzle to make something that you're proud of. So
it's like having a goal that's like not unreachable. Like you can like tell that you can do it, but you're just like, time after time you're not doing it, but it's like within you. It's kind of just like, I don't know, like climbing a mountain. It's just like finally getting to the top and getting that, and then you look down. Like that's what it is for me, like getting to the top and looking down and saying like, wow, that was awesome.
Graveside is a place I've met some of the best friends I've ever had in my life.
So Graveside existed for a really long time, and it's like the culmination of all my friends having to now. It's like so what I'm trying to say is there used to be other DIYs before Graveside in other places, and now this is a DIY that we're doing.
What we have out here is more fun than any skate park in Raleigh or anywhere around here in 45-minute drive. So it's kind of like, this is where I want to go skateboard at, because it's the most enjoyable place in Raleigh to skate.
And it helps me get through the day every day. Getting to skate out here is something that makes a bad day turn into a pretty decent day.
When you build a skate park, that's it. It's done. There's gonna be new tricks, new experiences. The Graveside's like an ever-evolving thing.
What you get out of it is all fucking an amazing experience. And at that, yeah, it's just, it's hard to beat how much fun you can have out here and how much freedom you have, and, being surrounded by like-minded, interesting people that aren't, just cookie-cutter style people. It's, that's a good part of the experience for sure.
Single one. There's been so many times I've been out here and have gone home just happy as hell to have been here. It's pretty ridiculous. Most people, I don't think, get to experience a place that you have that many good times, sequentially in a row throughout however long we've been coming here. But it's very constant. I go home and I'm like, everything that went wrong through the day, I put aside, and this place had made me happy through that day. So one experience can't give you, but the whole place has been pretty rad,
Seems like the potential up here is kind of limitless until the time comes where, you know, someone buys the property or something and it's torn down. I guess pour day is like everyone coming out and like, you know, it's a few of us like know a little bit about that. A few of us know like a little bit about this. Like we have homies that come up that work for like artisan skateboards and stuff, and other older guys that come out that have past experience doing this shit for years. So it's really cool to see on like a pour day when we're doing something to have like, and you have younger kids that come up that have never like seen this before in their life. They've never built anything. They've never, you know, mixed concrete or anything. They've never seen anything like it. So it's like a pretty crazy dynamic to see it on pour day when like so many kind of different crowds of people with like different experiences, like different skills, just kind of like all collide into one spot to like make one good final project.
I mean, so Saturday we did the pocket, right? And like we have like a bunch of homies that come through. Like we're all together. We're all working in unison. We're all like drinking, having fun, making like a public a public construction thing.
Clean ass cut.
When do we get the kiss in the loop? Two grown men kiss in the loop.
Yeah, do you want one?
Lifetime in prison, believing I never get over the fall.
I'm on Spotify. Yeah, no, but no major catastrophe. It always takes forever to hit this. And stacking.
We had a DIY called Burleytown, and that was on the side of a Burlington coat factory. It was an open business, and we built a 5-foot ramp and a little like 3-foot, like a bunch of stuff. It lasted a year, and it got torn down. I would do it again. And like the Washington DIY got torn down, back door closed. Like you gotta live in the moment. Like I can't be thinking about like, oh, Graveside's gonna get torn down, I should stop. I don't really care, because it's like you gotta smoke them while you got them. Like strike while the iron's hot. It's like I don't know. It's not gonna be another Graveside, but it's gonna be another DIY.
It's like, you know, it's always in the back of our head where one day it will go away, but why stop a good thing until it's over, you know? You know, it's gonna go away eventually. Stuff like this won't last forever.
Like that's what happens with spots like this. They like come, they go.
I mean, at first, you know, it was kind of like a joke, like, haha, it might get torn down. Because things have come around before where people have said, oh, someone's looking to buy the property, or someone's going to, you know, the owners are mad about whatever we've done out here, and they're going to tear it down.
But then you move on to the next thing. You know, it's like the you know, what you're talking about before with the can keep going. You know, perseverance. You gotta persevere. You just like love doing it. You know, I've accepted it internally that Graveside will die, and I also will someday die. And so it's just like, you know, you don't want to be like too attached. You know. As much as you love the thing, you know, it's not, you know, nothing's forever. That's life, though. It's just kind of like, you know, but that's why you gotta enjoy it while you got it. Good. That's why I wouldn't dream of just giving up on pouring Graveside until like the very last second. So.